Touching down out the 832. Y'all already know how Jimmy J Smooth do. So, people in the boxing group, my boy Mr. ILTVA, please subscribe to Mr. ILTVA Boxing, to that Mr. ILTVA, Mr. Boxing Talk. And they did a thing talking about Andre Ward versus my boy Roy Jones. And I like the guys respectfully, but I think when you say push come to a shove, Andre Ward knocks him the fuck out. Let's just keep this 110. Andre Ward would be on his ass versus versus a fucking uh versus fucking Roy Jones Jr. That fight would literally be no competition. Now, for you internet trolls talking that shit, talking about, well, Roy Jones lost to an awkward style Joe Calzaghe. Let me tell you something. He lost to a fucking awkward ass Joe Calzaghe after he was drained. And that's probably like 4 years before he got his ass knocked out by both Tarver and Glenn Johnson. Not only that, Roy Jones lost a lot of his hand speed, his natural boxing ability, his natural reflexes. Not only that, Roy Jones was clearly out of there, was clearly beat up as hell. So you can't really determine Roy Jones's greatness versus Joe Calzaghe, who fought a beat up ass Roy Jones. Had Joe Calzaghe fought Roy Jones, a prime Roy Jones, he would have knocked Joe Calzaghe out. He was already knocked down by a left hook in the first round by both uh by both Jones and fucking Bernard Hopkins. So that doesn't even count. But against Roy Jones versus Andre Ward, he would easily knock out Andre Ward. And that's not even a diss to Andre Ward. People forget that Roy Jones had ring intelligence. You know, he had great defense, and people gave him credit for. He got away with a lot of shit that people normally could not get away with. You know, at 168 or 175, Roy Jones Jr. knocks Andre Ward the fuck out. It's just that simple. No matter what Andre Ward would do versus Roy Jones, he tried them roughhouse tactics, clinch and hold, whatever you want to call it. Roy Jones would put him dead on his ass with a fucking left hook or a right hand. So that fight would have been literally no competition. His intelligence, his IQ, his ring vision and generalship is just too much for Andre Ward. And again, this is not a diss to Andre Ward. It's just I'm just being realistic. We're being just realistic. Nobody on Andre Ward's resume would have lasted against Roy Jones. That's just the bottom line, you know. So it is what it is. Roy Jones would have destroyed Andre Ward. Simple as that. Once again, this your boy Jimmy J Smooth touching down out the 832. Y'all already know how J Smooth do. Peace out.